Hello, podcasters. Welcome along. You found the Jodie and Hayesy podcast.
You're in a good, safe, solid spot. Well done. Navigated through some absolute crap, didn't you? To get here.
Yeah.
Finally struck gold.
Yeah, and it's a good one to get to because we speak to, I can't sugarcoat this, a stripper.
Yeah. Her name's Asha.
Yep.
So this is for Taboo Topic Tuesday. Stick around and listen to this chat if there's ever been a question that you would like to ask a stripper.
Yeah.
Because we go there.
Yeah, we do.
When the others say, oh, geez, I don't know about that. Oh, that's a bit taboo. We say, you know what? Not taboo enough.
It's Taboo Topic Tuesday.
Let's go for it.
Shut your faces.
I'm a pretty awkward guy at the best of times.
Yeah, you are. But you've had a particular situation where you blew a kiss to a bloke at the gym. What are you doing?
I didn't mean to. And not a mate at the gym where we could just laugh it off. Just a bloke who my only relationship is like saying hello and goodbye at a gym. We don't even know what our names are. And there's obviously there's a lot of testosterone flying around at a gym as well.
Yeah, but you took it too far.
Oh, I just deleted all of that testosterone, didn't I?
Judge Jodie was back. Judge was in session. And the topic today was, should you sleep with dogs in the bed, particularly if they're shedders?
If it was up to me, I'd have 7 or 8 dogs in the bed.
Would you?
All panting at the same time. That's a beautiful sound that would put me to sleep every night. It's Jodie and Hayesy. Welcome to the podcast.
Andrew Hayes, how are you today?
Yeah, not much. Oh, once again, an awful social interaction led by me. Is it just me, or 13, 24, 10, are we all just so unbelievably beautifully awkward together?
Well, listen, I'm going to say it's just you.
Okay. There seems to be a lot of moments where I don't know what to say when we're talking to people. I'm in a really, really awkward spot and I kind of just look at you and you take over.
I have to sometimes because I just think he's flailing. The man is flailing and I just need to rescue his sorry ass once again.
Yeah. And I feel when I'm in these conversations as well, when I know I'm feeling awkward, I can feel them being awkward. And I'm like, it's not helping my awkwardness by you also being awkward.
Yeah, it's like when you're a member at the Adelaide Oval and you get reciprocal rights. It's like catching, both parties.
Yeah.
I don't know if it is like that at all, but
Yeah. See, awkwardly, I don't know what you're talking about, but I just went along with you. So I feel like sometimes what I want to say, but what comes out of my mouth doesn't quite match up. Just like Lloyd Christmas in Dumb and Dumber. Of course, how could we forget?
Listen to me. I feel like a schoolboy again. A schoolboy who desperately wants to make sweet, sweet love to you.
Just practicing his speech to Mary.
I thought I heard you talking to someone.
Mary, I desperately want to make love to a schoolboy.
I feel that. I feel that awkwardness.
oh, that is you, isn't it?
So I was at the gym yesterday and there's a bloke who comes into the gym and we only cross paths at the gym and we don't exchange more words than, hey, mate, or see you, mate, and that's it. That's our relationship.
Okay.
But we both have respect for each other.
Yeah, it's a small gym, isn't it?
Just a small, intimate gym, yes.
Set the scene.
Yes, so upon him exiting yesterday and I was on the assault bike and I was in an absolute different world, I've accidentally, when saying goodbye to him, kissed my hand and then waved to him. And I didn't realise I'd done it until after he'd left, but I picked up something wasn't quite right when he gave me this really strange look. And I thought to myself, why did I do that? And I know why I did it, because that's what I do to my kids when I leave. When I'm walking out the door, I kiss my hand and wave like goodbye.
That's cute with your kids.
Oh, gosh.
Not so much with a grown man that you don't know at the gym.
So what happens now? Like, how do I address it with him?
I think
Do I leave my wife and kids and start a relationship with him? How do we handle this? Can I have some advice, please? Because, I don't know how to handle these situations.
God, I would love it more than anything if this guy called in on 13, 24, 10. Just from his point of view, just explained how it made him feel that you've kissed your hand and waved goodbye.
Oh, God. If you've got some advice for me, 13, 24, 10, I'd love to hear from you. But I just don't know sometimes how to talk with other humans.
I know. All the socially awkward people this morning, this is your time to shine.
How are you? Good, thanks. How are you? Yeah, good, thanks. Yourself? Oh, no. 13, 24, 10. It's an awkward off.
Yeah.
Is it just me? Can you beat me? Your little awkward moments.
I don't know that anyone can, but it makes you cute, though.
Does it?
Yeah.
Who's going for cute? Nobody. Oh,
It's the best I've got.
Get involved, 13 24 10. Help us out.
Awkward social interactions. Have you had one? Chloe from Alberton, good morning.
How are you, Chloe?
Good morning, guys. Hello.
Hi. How do you go with other humans?
So I work in a barber shop, so it can be quite loud with clippers, hair dryers, music and everything going. So a lot of the time I reply with yes or okay, cool if I don't hear somebody.
Yeah.
One time this guy said to me, oh, my mother died last weekend and I didn't hear him and I said, okay, cool.
See, that's awkward.
I felt pretty horrible afterwards as well.
Oh, my goodness.
How did you find out? Did he double down and say, hang on, do you know what I just said?
So after the hairdryer turned off, he went, why'd you respond with okay, cool? I said, oh, sorry, I didn't really hear what you said. And then he said it again and I went, oh, yep, okay.
There you go. Do you know
need
what?
to have a coffee with Chloe.
Yes.
It's just really...
Chloe, you need to come to Nova's Red Room featuring Topic and we can have an awkward off.
Oh, 100% I'm there.
All right.
Amazing.
You're coming along.
Well done, Chloe.
Good stuff. Yeah, good, thanks. Not much.
I just want to wrap you in so much cotton wool and just hide you away from the world. That's what needs to happen.
Yeah.
Book for Holiday U this summer.
Because Aussies act a little different on holiday, more daring, relaxed and sometimes a bit more fancy.
And What If has all kinds of accommodation to suit your style.
Book your next getaway on the What If app. What If it's Aussie for travel.
The biggest breaking story this town has ever seen. This is huge. This is so juicy.
Jodies Juice.
So producer Zoe, who is so sweet, was like, maybe just do like a little spoiler alert for the maths chat that you're about to do. I'm like, it was on last night, Zoe. Like, I'm not spoiling anything. So if you haven't watched it, this is on you.
Yeah, and then we had a crack at Zoe for being too nice.
I know.
It's like harden up, producer Zoe.
Exactly. Fans have called out Married at First Sight wife Bronte for supporting her husband Harrison despite being warned the relationship is toxic by the other brides. Have a listen.
He's huge on behaviour, so he just sits back and observes people's behaviour, and I'm never going to be able to control him. I will always have his back, no matter what.
I think that you're moulding a bit.
Yeah,
you're like losing yourself a bit.
I don't think so.
But during this experiment, it's like hard to.
I'm sorry, as I said, I walked down the aisle to Harrison, not you. See that stuff right there? I did. I came here to be married. I didn't come here.
But you also came to have a mirror held up to you for your friends to be like, babe, this is what we're seeing.
The way the girls talk, it's like a bunch of ducks just quacking at each other. Is that unfair?
No, it's not. What about the voice in the background going, babe, you've lost yourself. You know, we're here to hold up a mirror. He does sound like quacking. I agree. Bit of blind loyalty there from Bronte.
Good stuff there, Bronte. Keep quacking away.
Babe. Now, Keanu Reeves has played some pretty iconic characters over the years, from Neo in The Matrix, Ted in Bill and Ted, to Jack in Speed, and of course John Wick. Have a listen.
Pop quiz. You have a hair trigger aimed at your head. What do you do? What do you do?
People keep asking if I'm back, and I haven't really had an answer. But now, yeah, I'm thinking I'm back.
How about I give you the finger, and you give me my phone call?
How good is Keanu Reeves? Shockingly as well, to paint a picture behind the scenes, we had a little Matrix talk before and went around the room, and no one here is really interested in the Matrix.
No, I've never seen it.
Unbelievable. Oh my gosh.
What?
What is going on? News reader Abby. Matrix fan?
I've never seen it.
Oh my God. Come on.
I've never seen Star Wars. I've never seen Game of Thrones. I've never seen Harry Potter.
Oh my God. All three.
Yeah.
Me either.
Not a fan.
Fun fact about news reader Abby, she doesn't have eyeballs. So she can't see these things.
So the whole point to that was he's revealed that the one role that he always wanted was Wolverine.
Wow.
Hugh Beecher.
There you go.
Can I say something very controversial here? I don't think Keanu Reeves is a very good actor.
That is controversial. He's a really good actor.
He's not a good actor.
Look, he's good at playing the one role, isn't he? He sounds the same pretty much in every movie. That's okay. I mean, think Owen Wilson, same character. Vince Vaughn, same character in all his movies, but jeez, it's a
but
good
they're
character.
entertaining.
Oh, my gosh.
Oh, God.
Unbelievable.
I didn't just shoot Bambi this morning. Settle
You did.
down. No, I didn't.
You shot Bambi Reeves. I'm sorry about this, everyone. It's Tuesday and who knows what's coming up next.
Okay.
What have you got?
So I went to an event last night. It was amazing. And Kelly Finlayson married husband power footballer Jeremy on the weekend. And then on the day after that, they were at the Advertiser and Sunday Mail's Woman of the Year Awards at Sky City. And she won the Inspiration Award for her efforts to raise bowel cancer awareness after being diagnosed with stage 4 cancer. Here she is on stage last night talking about early detection and helping other people.
I've got a captive audience. The one piece of advice you give to everyone in this room about early detection.
Any symptoms that you ever have, trust your gut, talk to your doctor, follow up with them. If they tell you it's something, find a new doctor and not one.
It's a heart-wrenching story.
Yeah.
And the photos as well from the wedding were just beautiful.
So beautiful.
Yeah, absolutely stunning.
And she was saying that, so they got married yesterday. She had that award ceremony last night. She's going to Ed Sheeran tomorrow, and then she resumes all her treatment again. So, yeah, very heartbreaking. Novak Djokovic has spoken out about the whole vaccination controversy, where he basically got deported from Australia.
Have you received any vaccination against COVID?
I have not.
Why?
I was never against vaccination. I understand that globally everyone is trying to put a big effort into handling this virus and seeing an end soon to this virus. And vaccination is probably the biggest effort that was made. Probably half of the planet was vaccinated. And I fully respect that. But I've always represented and always supported the freedom to choose what you put into your body.
Novak took them on and he won.
Yeah. Yeah,
he completely won. Man, when you've got such a platform like that, I guess you probably can.
Yeah.
Because there are a lot of high-profile NBA players who did the same thing.
Did they?
Yep, Kyrie Irving.
Yeah, right.
And it was different from state to state in terms of regulations.
Yeah, okay.
He eventually won.
All right.
But the little
I love that you
battlers
can
don't
take
win.
any opportunity on the planet to start talking about NBA in any situation.
Somehow merge it. Like right now,
Yeah.
in my brain, you're dribbling a basketball.
Taboo. It's sweet as taboo.
Taboo.
Taboo Tuesday. Jodie and Hayes's Taboo Topic Tuesday.
So let's speak to Asha. So Asha is an adult entertainer. So she's a stripper at the Palace in Adelaide. And look, I've got to be honest with you, Jodes. I haven't met too many strippers before. So this is a new, different
Do you have
space.
some sort of buzzer sound effects? Like,
No,
incorrect.
I've got this one. So
No, that's not the one we're after.
good morning, Asha.
Good morning, Asha.
Good morning. I think I'm the only stripper ever to be up before midday. I can't believe I'm awake.
Yeah.
Well, there is a reason for that, isn't there?
I am. Yeah, it is. I am getting tattooed currently. So
Right. What are you getting tattooed?
just a little piece on my arm by the gorgeous Sonia Bow. Thought I'd do a cheeky plug there. So yeah, just a piece on my arm to fill in the gaps that I've got.
Okay.
Anyone who knows me and can recognise Asha from the Palace knows I'm quite heavily tattooed at this stage.
Right.
All right. Well, Asha, thank you for joining us for Taboo Topic Tuesday. Can we get straight into it? Can I ask as well, how long have you been in the industry for and how do you get into the industry?
So I've been dancing for 8 years and I've been at the Palace for 6. I absolutely love it there. I started as the most stereotypical sort of entryway ever as a broke uni student who was like, I'm tired of working hospitality jobs and, so I walked into a topless bar and never looked back.
So what was that first initial night like? I mean, how were the nerves? Were you feeling, embarrassed or skittish? How were you feeling?
I think starting anything new is kind of nerve-wracking. Just like starting any other job, it's kind of nerve-wracking. I wouldn't say embarrassed because you just kind of learn on the job and I love being naked, so it was a natural choice for me. It took a couple of months to get into the groove of things. When I started at the Palace, I definitely found my home club and found sort of where I belong, and that was a lot easier transition for me.
So, I mean, there are a lot of rumours about how much you guys earn. Is it as lucrative as people perceive?
There's a lot of misconceptions around that, and I think it's really funny because it's actually what I get asked the most, which is, it's such a social faux pas to kind of ask people their income, but it seems okay to ask strippers. Well, what I say is when you focus on like strippers as a monetary number, you kind of take away from other things in the job and who we are as people. You get this idea of like a dollar value over our head instead of like our whole narrative and the enriching experience we provide as a job and also who we are as people.
Can I ask this question? I'm trying to do it tactfully, but when people have a lap dance, so that's like one-on-one in a room, are they allowed to touch you?
Varies state to state. So touching is actually... touching laws are actually in state law, and then they're also depending on license. Like, I can give an answer for my club, but again, it varies state to state, club to club, you know, and girl to girl as well. Everyone has their own personal boundaries.
Should you have to deal with a heap of crap?
No more than I did when I was in hospitality, to be honest. I feel like I have a lot more autonomy in this job and a lot better looked after by the club and by my friends who I work with and everyone I work with.
Okay, before we let you go, Asha, what is your favourite song to dance to?
Ooh, look, I have very niche music, so I absolutely love dancing to Tool because they're one of my favourite bands.
To who? Sorry, Tool?
To Tool, but it's not generally something you would hear in a strip club.
I was about to say, as you were saying this, I'm just searching the library for a bit of Tool. Surprise, surprise, it's coming up short.
It may not be in your catalogue, yeah. Also Deftones, Tool, Deftones, Perfect Circle, all my big three.
Hey, I've got a question for you as well before we go, Ashley. Do you ever see people or know of people who are doing the wrong thing? So do you ever, Adelaide's such a small place, do you ever see a bloke, say at a strip club, when you know that he should not be there?
That's not my place to judge on what people do with their lives.
That's fair enough.
Yeah. Yeah, and you know what? Like, I like to keep a certain amount of discretion in my line of work, and, you know, people come in for all kinds of reasons, so I'm not there to judge, and I'm also not there to tell on anyone.
I feel like we need to play Unholy by Sam Smith right about now.
The Body Shop.
Yeah.
That's the way to that sound.
Exactly.
Hey, Asha, thank you so much for having a chat with us this morning and lifting the lid on this, and look, some really unbelievable answers there, and we appreciate you being open and honest.
Oh, thank you. Thanks for giving me a chance to have someone from the industry speak for ourselves.
No worries. And I've just Googled you and the Palace, and I expect a call from the IT department at any moment.
Oh, fabulous. Yeah.
It's a compliment too.
Yeah. Ashley, thanks so much for chatting with us.
Thank you so much. Have a fantastic day, and I can't wait to go to bed after this.
Wait a minute, Doc. Are you telling me you built a time machine?
Hazy's on Miss Daisy.
Toot toot. All aboard. The train's leaving.
Okay.
We'll take a trip down memory lane. Who's on board?
Wait for me.
Okay, you good? Got your stuff?
Yeah.
Tuesday, 7th of March, 1956. David Koch was born in Adelaide, South Australia. Today is his 67th birthday. Happy birthday, Koshy.
Happy birthday, Koshy.
The Prime Minister has announced plans to double the tax on super accounts with big balances. That will impact anyone with more than $3 million in their retirement fund.
Still do good things, leading Port Adelaide into the promised land.
Yeah, okay.
Of course.
I mean, we'd want some results this year, wouldn't we? But anyway.
Well, I think Koshy said the same thing too.
Yeah, I think so.
1965, Cameron Daddo, born in Melbourne, Victoria. Today is his 58th birthday.
Are you a Daddo brother?
Yep.
Oh my gosh, you're the famous one, aren't you? You're the famous one.
Well, I've done a few things.
Yeah, I used to watch you when I was 12.
When you were 12?
Yeah.
Okay.
Almost 40 now.
There's a lot of daddos. They're all successful too.
So many daddos.
Yeah, isn't it just annoying seeing so many siblings successful, like the Hemsworths,
But he's
the daddos?
he's the winner though because he married Alison Bray of Dolly fame. Remember that?
No.
The cover girl of Dolly.
So you got. Well, I can't tell them apart. So you got Cameron, Lockie, Andrew,
Yeah.
Sebastian,
No, you just made that one up.
Little Uzi Daddo. Nice two up. 1976, Elton John became the first rock musician since the Beatles to be immortalised at Madame Tussauds Waxworks Museum in London. That means you're a big deal. You
Yeah.
got a wax statue.
Yeah. It's kind of a big deal, isn't it?
Yeah. 2011, Charlie Sheen was axed from the TV sitcom 2.5 Men because of what TV executives called his dangerously self-destructive conduct. Winning. Good one, Charlie. You just feel like Charlie Sheen got a bit ahead of himself.
Oh, I feel like he just, lost his way a little. Let's put it that way.
Let's just say that if Charlie Sheen's bathwater was alcoholic, yeah, he drank too much of it
Yeah.
and was far too intoxicated.
That's a weird analogy, but anyway, let's run with it.
What, drinking your own bathwater?
No.
Haven't you heard that? You're kidding, aren't you?
No.
I mean, you fool yourself if you drink your own bath water.
Oh, I didn't know that.
You knew that, producer Sean.
No one knew that.
Loves drinking his own bath water. In 2021, Oprah with Meghan and Harry, a US television special hosted by Oprah, aired in the US.
Was the move about getting away from the UK press, because the press is, is everywhere, or was the move because you weren't getting enough support from the firm?
It was both.
Both.
Really sad that it's got to this point, but I've got to do something.
And then to this day, it wasn't long after that Harry released the autobiography. Wah! The number one song on March the 7th in 2004 was With You by Jessica Simpson. She was amazing back in the day, Jessica Simpson. Like, just absolutely smashed it.
As opposed to now? What's wrong with it?
No, you're going to go to that line. I don't know, there's just something wrong with it. I'm just kidding. She's still amazing right now, but that was when she was absolutely out. Oh, I'm going to stop talking. Hello. So look, Ed Sheeran tickets are coming up before 9 o'clock. Let's get very specific with this. I'm going to say in around about 8 to 10 minutes is when we're going to do it, okay?
Okay.
Yep.
Sure.
So just hold fire. And in the meantime, let the judge point you in a really, really good, solid direction so you can live your life victoriously.
Okay, dear judge, let me start by saying this is my favourite segment. Now on to my dilemma. I have just started seeing someone and so far everything is going super well. We love that. We love love. However, I have an ick and I need your help. Ooh, people's icks fascinate me. My partner lets his pets sleep in the bed and I'm not okay with it. Not only does it reduce the space I have in the bed, however, they are both long-haired animals, so the bed is full and I mean full of fur. Ooh. Yeah. At first, I sucked it up. Now, after 3 months, it's driving me insane. I want to know, should I ruin the happy ride we're currently on or should I bring up my concerns? I know if my boyfriend had a choice, he would choose the pets over me. That's from Nat at Marland.
Yes. So just a heads up from my point of view. Look, if you say to him, look, it's the pets on me, that's a red flag.
Yeah.
I think that's a red flag. So when Cara and I first started dating, we still got Indiana right now. She's 15. She's a lovely little old lady, our Maltese poodle.
The incontinent dog.
The incontinent dog.
Has no bowel control.
None
Absolutely
whatsoever.
none.
She might be weeing herself right now as we speak. Who knows? In fact, we're going to say odds are she is maybe pooing as well. So when we first started, I couldn't get my head around the fact that she would sleep in the middle every single night.
Yeah, right.
But that certainly wasn't going to change.
Okay.
And I grew to love her immediately.
Straight away?
Almost. Well, it took a couple of months.
I was going to say.
But yeah.
Surely it wasn't like an instant Indiana connection.
No, it took a while.
Yeah,
it definitely took a while. And now she can't get on the bed because if she falls off the bed, she could hurt her back. And I miss that. I really miss having a dog on the bed and snuggling up.
Yeah.
She doesn't leave further. She doesn't shed.
She doesn't shed. All right. So I've got the very aggressive toy cavoodle, Sid.
Yeah.
And I have never been a dog person. I have hated dogs my entire life. And now, when Sid jumps on the bed and snuggles up with me at night, I couldn't love it more.
It's amazing, isn't it?
I know, but she doesn't shed, though. That's the other thing. Okay. Let's go to Abby in the newsroom. Abs, thoughts, feelings, emotions.
To me, this is a bit foul. Like, as soon as I think when you get a partner, and it's the honeymoon period, they're only 3 months in, so they should be
spooning,
having adult times together. So to
what do
me,
you mean?
it's foul.
What do you mean adult times, Abby?
What's
Well,
that
like it's the honeymoon period.
Yeah.
What?
So, some adult cuddles.
What, the dog can't watch? What?
No! In saying this, though, I have 2 sausage dogs, as we know, and I was alone in the house the other week and I made them stay inside because I watched so many documentaries about serial killers and listened to podcasts that I scared myself and thought someone was going to break in and kill me, so I let mine sleep in my bed.
Right.
I tell you what, on that as well, Abby, if I'm ever robbing a house or planning on killing someone, if I enter and there's a sausage dog there, I'm running for the hills.
Oh, yeah.
You should see our delivery drivers. They absolutely crap themselves, and then you open the door and they look down and they go, oh, is that all?
That's all that is.
Yeah.
You're right. 13 24 10, we need some jurors on this one. Lena from Two Wells.
Good morning, how are you?
Good. I want to know your thoughts.
Yes, definitely. As long as they're not a huge dog. I've got 2 little ones, and I reckon I sleep better with them in the bed than without.
Spot on, Lena.
Do you know what, Lena, do your dogs, like, want to snuggle up to you as well? I find that so super cute. They just want to nestle in.
Yep, definitely. I've got a Jack Russell, and he has to be touching you all the time.
Constantly.
Yes.
I bet he's got a bit to say too, doesn't he?
Oh, he does. Yes, he does.
They can be a little bit yappy, can't they, the old Jack Russell?
Oh, mine's not. Mine's not a barker.
Okay, well, that's good. Good
not
news.
Really, so,
All
but,
right.
yeah.
Okay, thank
Very
you,
good.
Lena. Let's go to Amy from Valley View. Hey, Amy.
Hi, guys. How are you going?
Yeah, we're very good, thank you. Thoughts and feelings about dogs being in the bed?
Basically, it's my house, my dog. If you're sleeping in my bed, if you don't like it, get out.
It's very
My dog's my dog. My dog's my baby. And, you know, if you, they were there first. So if you're coming into my life, you've got to accept it.
Right.
And if you don't, then move on.
It's a part of you,
Okay.
Amy. So if you don't like it, you can ship out.
Yeah, exactly.
Fair enough, Amy. Thank you. Michaela from Salisbury Heights. Good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
Good, good. Okay, so you meet a guy, you fall in love, he's got a dog in the bed, and it sheds everywhere. Thoughts?
Yeah, no. Big no from me. I
Right.
don't think dogs should sleep in the bed, especially when you've got a new partner and you're trying to impress them. You don't want gross sheets. You don't get sweaty. Yeah, not a vibe.
Okay.
Okay. You've got
I'm fairly firm on that one.
pretty solid decision to make here, I would have thought.
I do. Do you want it now? Do you want my verdict now?
Yes, please.
Okay. All right. I'm going to say, as long as the dog isn't leaving their hair all through the sheets and all over your pillow, which is a little bit gross, then you just have to accept the dog in the bed. I'm sorry. And I don't even know who I am anymore.
What if it's a golden retriever?
No, that's too large.
Too big?
Yeah.
Too big and too sheddy?
Yeah, too shitty.
Abby in the newsroom, thoughts?
Jodie, I'm not angry. I'm just disappointed with you today.
Oh, I know. And that's so much worse.
It's not your verdict to make.
I know, but still, I'm judging you secretly.
Okay.
There we go.
There you go.
Dogs
It is
allowed.
in. Thoughts on that? 0400 919 919. That's the text line.
Yeah.
All right. Sorry about that. Jodie's-
I don't apologise on the judge's behalf, thank you.
you got to make some stern decisions, don't you?
Yes, I do. It's all part of the role of being a very important judge.
It's been a big show. Looking forward to tomorrow as well because it's a very, very special day on the calendar.
Oh, yes. I was like, what are you talking about? International Women's Day tomorrow.
It's National Women's Day.
Yeah.
And you had a nice time last night as well.
I did. The Advertiser had their International Women's Day Awards, and it was an absolutely incredible and humbling experience because I'm sitting there watching this woman who's basically an astronaut who won the award, and I'm like, oh, okay. This morning I spoke about Harry Styles doing a duet with Daryl Braithwaite, and that's my day.
you're like, I thought I was on fire this morning because my alarm only snoozed 3 times.
No. Yeah.
All right.
It was a real exercise in self-esteem last night.
If you want tickets as well through Nova, we're going to catch you tonight. I look forward to meeting each and every one of you, and thank you so much for getting involved.
Yeah.
Very good stuff.
Hey, Andrew Hayes, you have a wonderful day, and I'll see you at Ed Sheeran.
You too. Take care, everybody. All the best.
Adelaide's Jodie and Hayesy.